And finally tonight, Doug Blair, our producer and special correspondent, is here on set, which can only mean one thing. He's found something on the internet that's going to drive me insane. Okay, Doug, what have you got for us?
So in addition to driving you insane backstage, I'm also going to drive you insane on stage.
Yeah.
And today, I want to talk about some musical theater stuff, because you and I are both musical theater people.
I love musical theater. I used to work in theater before this career. I was a theater manager on Broadway and in Los Angeles. No, it's my love.
Exactly.
Love theater.
We're both very passionate about it. But you know what I think would be quite possibly the worst subject for a musical ever?
Oh, I have a lot of ideas there.
I'm sure that there are, but one that I think is Kamala Harris, the vice president. But if we'll see by this clip here of this headline from the Mercury News. Oh no. Kamala Harris's speeches, not even just the vice president, her speeches have inspired a new musical.
Oh, good God, no. No, what? Why? Why are you doing this? So they're taking the text of her speeches, which, by the way, are oftentimes nonsensical, moronic, incomprehensible. At the very least, they're insipid. And they're turning it into a musical event?
Not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but with the same amount of
incoherence.
Confusion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No.
So, Larry, but I really wanted to sort of like take a walk through the park of memory lane of all of her speeches, just to get a kind of glimpse into
So we're going to imagine what these musical numbers might be like. Oh, let's do it. Okay.
So let's run clip number 1 of Kamala Harris.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs. And there is such great significance to the passage of time when we think about a day in the life of our children.
Okay, all right. So let's face it, if you like musicals and show tunes and stuff, they do get somewhat repetitive, right?
Of course.
So clearly that song would be called
The Passage of Time.
Or the significance of it. I'm sorry, even the late Stephen Sondheim couldn't make anything out of that.
I could see this as sort of being, you know, we set the stage, it's dark and dim, and the lights come up on Kamala Harris, and a clock in the background just flowing over and over. Tick, the passage of time.
Oh, God. No, we shouldn't do this. They will actually do this. They will raise money on Broadway for this.
We're giving them ideas. But The Passage of Time is a great musical number, I think, so that's number 1. But we've got more, because Kamala Harris is full of great musical numbers. Let's roll clip number 2.
All right.
You know, when we talk about our children, I know for this group, we all believe that when we talk about the children of the community, they are the children of the community.
I mean, you can't argue with that logic.
It's right, it's circular.
So this is what they're taking and turning into a musical event in San Francisco?
I think the issue
We've run out of ideas officially.
The issue here is that Kamala Harris is being forced as a role model. She's being foisted as something that young girls, specifically black girls, can look up to as, hey, you can do it too.
That's right. Stop making Kamala happen.
Exactly.
Kamala is not going to happen.
But she's terrible.
Yeah.
It's terrible, and her speeches are one of the worst parts of her personality.
So I've regaled you with the stories of my theater past, and I wasn't an actor. I worked in management, but I worked on some pretty fantastic shows. The American premiere of Andrew Lloyd Webber's Sunset Boulevard, starring Glenn Close, and that was a great production. The American premiere of Ragtime in Los Angeles, that was a great show. The first national tour of Beauty and the Beast. I got to be a part of some major productions. I've never told you about my losers.
Oh, no.
I've never told you about the worst productions. And just imagining, do you have any more clips?
Oh, we sure do.
All right, let's do one more, and then I'll tell you what. Because it's triggering me right now. It's reminding me of the worst show I ever worked on. So
all right.
Let's see it.
That is especially true when it comes to the climate crisis, which is why we will work together and continue to work together to address these issues, to tackle these challenges, and to work together as we continue to work operating from the new norms, rules, and agreements that we will convene to work together on to galvanize global action.
Oh, God.
That's your ending number. That's work together.
Urgent priority for all of us.
This needs to stop. You know, well, to be fair, musical theater is a collaborative effort, and you do need to work together. Yeah, so this is what it reminds me. I worked on 10 Commandments, the musical.
Oh, no.
Starring Val Kilmer as Moses.
Oh, God.
And it was painful. And I mean, honestly, only Val Kilmer can make Exodus seem like a lousy piece of literature. So it's gotten bad before. So maybe if Kamala just adds jazz hands to her speeches, everything will be okay.
Sure.
That's it for O'Connor tonight. Have a great weekend. We'll see you Monday. In the meantime, we'll see you on the radio.